Howdy YouTube. I know it's been a hot sexy minute since I've been on here making videos. But in this video I'm going to explain where I've been and what I've been doing. No, I was not abducted by aliens and nobody kidnapped me. I wasn't eaten by the Sasquatch, but I've been doing some YouTube stuff, watching a lot of YouTube channels, getting ideas, and there's stuff in the works. But before we get into that, we are going to change up something. We are going to do a product review. And no, I am not sponsored by this company. They did not send me this for free. I did buy this. I just heard so much good stuff about it that I decided I needed to get one. So as you guys know, I'm into the RC car scene. And as you know, I have many of them. Well, some of them have gone away. There's been some new ones that have entered the collection, and this has to do with the RC car scene. But here we go. We are doing a review on the Axial SCX 1/24th scale Jeep. It's called the SCX 24. It's just 1/24th scale. It's a mini rock crawler. It's called a micro crawler, and it is all-wheel drive. It's not four-wheel drive. It's all-wheel. It's all four wheels pulling at the same time. But this one right here is my fiance's. Oops, that wasn't supposed to come out, but okay, since the cat's at the bag, I got engaged, and this is hers. I have one also. I figured I would show what it looks like right out of the box. I've modified mine a little bit, but I bought two of them for her and I to fool around with, and we took them to the local RC car club that I belong to, and where I bought these from, because it's a store with a club in the back. Like, they have a track and a mini rock crawling thing, and they have an outside rock crawling course, and they have a drift course. It's really cool. Reckless Hobbies, shout out to you. But we're gonna do a review on this today. I love this thing. As you guys know, I have the Traxxas TRX4. And that is, before this, was my favorite. This thing is now my favorite because it is just, excuse my language, badass. If you guys follow me on Facebook, you'll have seen pictures of, not this Jeep, my Jeep, which looked just like this up until like 10 minutes ago. My Jeep is right here. See, they're basically the same. Her and I, we had an argument about who was getting the white one and who was getting the yellow one, and we agreed that we were both getting white, and that I was going to make mine distinctively different. Oh yeah. Get Reckless. That's the hobby store I bought these things from. For a tiny little machine, this thing is awesome. I think it's the most amazing thing that I've ever played with. I watched a lot of review videos, people talking about them, how great they are. So I figured, you know what? If they say it's great for beginners, then I need to get one. Not for me, but for my fiance. Oops. It's supposed to come out. But, yes, I got engaged. She's wonderful. You guys will love her. But she's mine. You can't have her. We're running a 30C battery by actually, to tell you the truth, I haven't even taken the battery out of this thing yet. That's how new it actually is. when I would charge the battery at the club, I would leave it in the car. I would just unplug it. Like, this is the one that plugs into the car. This is the one that plugs into the charger. So I just unplug it from the car side and leave it in. It's running a Dynamite 30C. It's a 300 milliamp hour 2-cell 7.4 volt. This little battery actually lasts quite long. But this truck is awesome. As you can see, it's got a 4-link with straight solid axle. It's actually aluminum framed, and may I say, awesome. But yeah, this thing is awesome. I love this thing. It performs well, very well. They have a mini truck course for these, like the 1/24 scales, and then they have a big course outside for like the 1/10 and the 1/8 scales rock crawlers. And there was nobody out on the big course this weekend, and so me and one of my RC car friends, who was there, he has the same truck, but it's got the deadbolt body on it, which kind of looks like a Jeep, old style Jeep with no roof and the roll cage, but I think it's actually like based off an International Scout. We went out there, and if you guys follow me on Facebook, you'll see that I posted some pictures. We went on the full-size course, and these things performed amazing. Like, blew my mind. I didn't think they were going to perform that well. For a little truck like this, whew, man, these things are awesome. Metal framed, it's a brushed motor, it's fully waterproof. It comes with just like it looks like a gas shock, like a little mini gas shock. See, it's got the little reservoir right there, but it's actually just a shock, like an air shock. It's got air in it, there's no oil or anything, with a spring. And I've been watching videos and people modifying these things, which they don't make many parts for them yet. I mean, like, you can get like 120 regular, like, they'll fit any 1/24 scale rock crawler, but there's wheel weights, which I have. If you look, you can see the wheel weight in the wheel. I just got them for the front. Actually, my friend who I went rock crawling with this weekend gave them to me. Cool guy. Gonna give you a shout out to Nelson, and but I told you I'd give you this shout out, and that's what I'm doing. This thing is freaking awesome. I can't say it enough. So got that out of the way. This thing is very cool, very cool. I'm very happy with it. There has been some changes in my life. Yes, I got engaged to a wonderful woman. And sweetheart, if you're watching this, I do love you. She will make appearances on the channel. Most likely, she will be my camera girl. She'll give a shout out. If you're watching, comment. But this is her truck. The one I dismantled, took the battery out of, opened it up. For a first time rock crawler, she did very well. Better than I would have thought. Her and I have been talking about getting her an RC. I just didn't know what. I was thinking about getting her like a Traxxas, like a pre-runner, or even like the rally car. But I've been talking to some people, and they said, go with a micro crawler. Go with a micro crawler. So I talked to her, and we talked about it, and I showed her, and she's like, I don't want the yellow one. It looks like a school bus. I'm like, all right. So we drew straws, and she wanted a white one. And I wanted a white one, because as you guys know, I got a white Jeep Cherokee. Grand Cherokee. So we ended up talking about it, and we both got white. She's got the stickers on hers. I don't. I also have a tramp stamp on the back window of my Jeep. She doesn't. See? But these things are cool. We are happy with them. She loves it. I think it's awesome that she does it with me and she enjoys it. So, yes, things have changed. I'm engaged now. That's why I haven't been making YouTube videos, because I've been busy with her. And, well, let's see, what else have I been into. Well, I haven't made many videos. I haven't fished very much. Yeah, so if you guys want to comment and or just curious about these little micro crawlers, hit me up on Facebook, message me on here, or comment, and I'll get back to you. But I'm really happy with these things. These things are awesome. But with mine, I'm gonna paint the roof on it, make it look like an actual removable hardtop Jeep. It's gonna go down and then around, and it's gonna be black. And I'm probably gonna do where you can see the bumps, the hinges. I'll probably do those black, and maybe I'll make a little handle or something, paint on a little handle. But there isn't much out for these things yet because they're still so new. These have probably been out, I don't know, less than 2 months. But yeah, so I'm gonna fire one of these up, this one, because it's got a battery in it. It's plugged in. Yeah, it's got lights, fog lights. I'm probably gonna end up moving mine from the bumper and put them actually in where the headlights go. Or maybe I'll just add another set in, and I will put I'm gonna leave these as auxiliary lights, because there's actually a switch on the controller where I could put these lights in another thing and I can actually shut them off. But yeah, this thing is cool as hell. So yeah, it's got some good steering. What I like about it, the articulation. And you guys can't see it, but that driver's side tire is actually on the ground. Guess that's the Miss Geico right there. But as you can see, she flexes pretty damn good. I thought that was pretty cool. And actually, if you go on my Facebook, my banner picture is actually the picture of this exact Jeep flexing on the the indoor mini truck micro crawler course at the hobby store, Reckless Hobbies, and they are in Massachusetts. And if you want to know any information about them, hit me up. I'll give you all the information. They're an awesome store. The guy is very helpful. Yeah, that's an awesome place to go. They have an indoor, almost like rally track with jumps and stuff. Not even rally, like for your pre-runner or your the little buggy race cars. It's freaking awesome. Then they have a drift course, and they actually are in the process of building a mini Z course, which is the little cars are like this big and they go like 70 miles an hour, battery operated. The drift course, I actually, if you guys remember way back in my videos, I have a Tech 4 Ford Mustang from Traxxas, and it's not a Ford anymore. I will show you in a second. It is now a Cadillac. I built this car from the ground up. It is a Cadillac CTS V. Yeah, kind of looks like a hoopty. I mean, I love this body. It's awesome. It still is a two-piece body like the Mustang was, because remember on the Mustang, the back half of the Mustang, it would drop down. This one doesn't do that because the seam is actually just the bumper. The back bumper, I never really noticed it, but it's just the back bumper right here. That's the second piece. But this body is so detailed. It's got the wing on the back trunk with the little, it's actually a sticker. Got mirrors on it. Actual mirrors. And just look at that. You look at that coming at you and you're like, that is luxury. Yes, it's got orange wheels because it's all I could get, and they wouldn't let me on the track with the tire and wheels I had on it, which were the originals, and the tires were very worn. You know, my rims had actually like I curbed them from hitting things with them. But I don't even know where I put it. The Mustang body is pretty well beat. Don't get me wrong, like, I love that car. I love the body, that's why I bought it, because it was the new bodied Mustang. But when you're learning how to drift, you are going to smash it up. And I did. So more of like, this car is not going to be a shelf queen per se, but I'm not going to smash it into every object that I can, because this car is not cheap. The wheels aren't cheap. The body is really not cheap. So we worked on this at the course. I worked on this Saturday, and Sunday was me and my fiance's anniversary. And I have the most supportive, wonderful fiance that any guy could ever ask for. She went to the course with me on Saturday afternoon when I bought the Jeeps and I bought this body and the wheels. And I had one of the Harbor Freight tote bags, the black ones. And I put my batteries and my controllers in there. And I have a car stand, not this thing, but it's actually like a car, like made for an RC car. And I have my Traxxas charger, which is pretty good size. And that goes in there, like it's the big bag. And I had to make 3 trips from the car into the race area. So I don't know actually when she got this idea or who she had talked to, but that was Saturday. Sunday morning I woke up and, because I stayed the weekend at her house, and she had gotten me a roll around tool cart. And the bottom I can fit all my little mini RCs and controllers. And then there's like a middle compartment that you open up, and it's an organizer for all like your little parts and pieces. And then the top section is actually the toolbox. You can keep all your tools and stuff, which my next video we're going to go through that. But I so thankful for her, like even thinking of that, because I didn't think of it. I'd seen them at, like, people having them and stuff, but I'm like, oh yeah, those are the racers, you know. They have all this stuff, and I never really looked at it for oh yeah, they store their cars in these things too. But for her even to think of it and you know, think of me, which I've never had anybody do that for me before, like think of, you know, making my life a little easier, which is awesome. And my next video is going to be exactly that box. It's a Craftsman. It's called a 3-in-1. It's about the size of like your roll around suitcase that you would take on like vacation. So this video is actually getting a little bit long. My next video will be a breakdown of the box, which is awesome, may I say. So for until next time, stay safe, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and keep all 4 wheels on the ground. So next time, peace.